Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Giri Varadhari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Giri Varadhari. Yasodanandana Prajajanaranjana. Yasodanandana Prajajanaranjana. Jamunatira Vanachari. Jamunatira Vanachari. Tira Vanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Okay, reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is by His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada. Omaganatimrandasya gananjana shalakaya chakshulunilitam jena tasmai shri gurave namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Tadati Svapadantikam. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindho Jena Bando Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Panchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubheva Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So, reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is. We're going to find chapter 9, text number 1, page 373. Repeat after me. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Idam te Guyatamam Jal, find it, so page 373. Yeah. Pravakshami Anasuyave Jnanam Vijnana Sahitam Yajgatva Mokshase Shubhat. Translation. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, My dear Arjun, because you are never envious of me, I shall impart to you this most confidential knowledge and realization, knowing which you shall be relieved of the miseries of material existence. Repeat after me. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, My dear Arjuna, because you are never envious of me, I shall impart to you this most confidential knowledge and realization, knowing which you shall be relieved of the miseries of material existence. Purport by His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada. As a devotee hears more and more about the Supreme Lord, he becomes enlightened. This hearing process is recommended in the Srimad Bhagavatam. The messages of the Supreme Personality of Godhead are full of potencies, and these potencies can be realized if topics regarding the Supreme Godhead are discussed amongst devotees. This cannot be achieved by the association of mental speculators or academic scholars, for it is realized knowledge. The devotees are constantly engaged in the Supreme Lord's service. The Lord understands the mentality and sincerity of a particular living entity who is engaged in Krishna consciousness, and gives him the intelligence to understand the science of Krishna in the association of devotees. Discussion of Krishna is very potent, and if a fortunate person has such association and tries to assimilate the knowledge, then he will surely make advancement towards spiritual realization. Lord Krishna, in order to encourage Arjuna to higher and higher elevation in his potent service, describes in this ninth chapter matters more confidential than any he has already disclosed. The very beginning of Bhagavad Gita, the first chapter, is more or less an introduction to the rest of the book. And in the second and third chapters, the spiritual knowledge is described is called confidential. Topics discussed in the seventh and eighth chapter are specifically related to devotional service, and because they bring enlightenment in Krishna consciousness, they are called more confidential. But the matters which are described in the ninth chapter deal with unalloyed pure devotion. Therefore, this is called the most confidential. One who is situated in the most confidential knowledge of Krishna is naturally transcendental. He therefore has no material pangs, although he is in the material world. In the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, it is said that although one who has a sincere desire to render loving service to the Supreme Lord is situated in the conditional state of material existence, he is to be considered liberated. Similarly, we shall find in the Bhagavad Gita 10th chapter that anyone who is engaged in that way is a liberated person. Now, this first verse has specific significance. The words idam jnanam, this knowledge, refers to pure devotional service, which consists of 9 different activities: hearing, chanting, remembering, serving, worshipping, praying, obeying, maintaining friendship, and surrendering everything. By the practice of these 9 elements of devotional service, one is elevated to spiritual consciousness, Krishna consciousness. When one's heart is thus cleared of material contamination, one can understand the science of Krishna. Simply to understand that a living entity is not material is not sufficient. This may be the beginning of spiritual realization, but one should recognize the difference between the activities of the body and spiritual activities of one who understands that he is not the body. In the 7th chapter, we have already discussed the opulent potency of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, his different energies, the inferior and superior natures, and all this material manifestation. Now in chapter 9, the glories of the Lord will be delineated. The Sanskrit word anasuyaved in this verse is also very significant. Generally, the commentaries, even if they are highly scholarly, are all envious of Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Even the most erudite scholars write on Bhagavad Gita very inaccurately. Because they are envious of Krishna, their commentaries are useless. The commentaries given by devotees of the Lord are bona fide. No one can explain Bhagavad Gita or give perfect knowledge of Krishna if he is envious. One who criticizes the character of Krishna without knowing him is a fool. So such commentaries should be very carefully avoided. For one who understands that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the pure and transcendental personality. These chapters will be very beneficial. Translation again. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "My dear Arjuna, because you are never envious of me, I shall impart to you this most confidential knowledge and realization, knowing which you shall be relieved of the miseries of material existence." So, Krishna is giving Arjuna information, again, we talked about this last week. We need to hear this. It's not that Arjuna was ignorant and he needed to be enlightened, but Krishna is speaking this for our benefit. But later on in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna explains that this knowledge should be explained to the devotees. Okay? For the non-devotees, okay, those who are not devoted, don't disturb their minds. Let them go on. Okay? So this is very confidential. This is very personal information. Okay? Krishna is teaching Arjuna the real nature of the Supreme Lord. Okay? We need to hear this. Okay? As aspiring devotees, that's why we're here. We're aspiring to become devotees of Krishna. This is very confidential information. Okay, this is not for, although Bhagavad Gita is for everyone, in order to understand the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is giving a hint. You should not, people who are envious should not be given this information. Okay, this is very confidential. And people who read Bhagavad Gita and make their own commentary, if they're not devotees, there's no way that they can understand. That's the nature of Maya. Okay? Unfortunately, the reason why we're here in this world is because at some point we fell under the influence of this envy. So we have some work to do on ourselves, because that's the disease of being in the material world, that in some fashion I want to be the controller, I want to be the proprietor and the friend of everyone. I want to be the center of existence. So I'm trying to basically usurp the position of the Supreme Lord. And Krishna is explaining to Arjuna in the very beginning that every living being is my part and parcel. Okay? It's not that the hand is the whole body, right? Just to make it by way of analogy. We are meant to serve Krishna in the same way that any part of our body is meant to serve the interests of the whole body. And there's no chance that the hand is going to become the body, somehow become merged. As sometimes is very popular these days, that I'll become God, I'll merge and become one with the Supreme. It's a mistake, because we have the same quality, but our quantity is very, very limited. So we have an ocean out here a few blocks away. Okay, if you take a drop out of the ocean, well, it has a lot of qualities of the ocean, right? Salty, right? But the quantity is very small. So I've heard in certain yoga groups, they sing a song like, I am a bubble, please make me the sea. Okay, maybe some of you have been there. But unfortunately, the position that we seek is already taken. No vacancy. So, what is Krishna trying to tell Arjuna and trying to speak to us? And I was thinking about this on the way over. It's like when your kids are playing in the sandbox, at a certain time, it's time to come home, right? Okay, so you give the kids a chance to play in the sandbox, but at a certain point, okay, just like going to school. I remember I was like 4 years old, and I was real happy to be at home, and everything's hunky-dory. And all of a sudden, okay, now it's time to enroll in school, right? And I remember my homework, I remember what I did with my homework. I can see it in my mind's eye right now. I threw it in the trash. I didn't want to do my homework. and my mom found out. I don't know how she found out, but no, you have to do your homework. So from then on, very dutifully, okay. So at some point, we have to get an education. We have to grow up. And so as human beings, the animals don't, this is not for animals. This is not for, and for those who are dead set and enjoying this world, although it's for everyone, there are those who will not take heed, okay? And unfortunately, some people, and we all more or less have this disease, that we're kind of envious. If somebody were to walk in here right now, rock star, most beautiful, he comes in a Rolls Royce or a Lamborghini, and he struts in, it's like, well, who's this guy, right? Because he has a natural, how come, and he's got all the ladies hanging on his side, it's like, there's Krishna has everything. And a devotee is not envious of Krishna. But Krishna is also very kind, and he's also he has the quality of renunciation. He's not vain, and he's very much anxious to share what he has. But we just can't fill his shoes. Okay, so Krishna is explaining to Arjuna this confidential information, okay? Because Arjuna is not an ordinary person. He's not envious. Okay, so Krishna is having this conversation with Arjuna, okay, because he can reveal things that for some ordinary person he would not reveal. It's just like you have your confidential friends, right? And you don't speak these things to everybody, right? So even though Krishna wants us to know him, in a certain sense, we have to go through different stages to really understand who he is. That's why when we read the Srimad Bhagavatam, the Srimad Bhagavatam doesn't come out in the first canto and describe pastimes of Krishna. He doesn't describe pastimes of Krishna with the gopis and all these confidential pastimes, because we first have to understand who Krishna really is. Okay? Because we tend to see things from our limited point of view. Okay? When we see someone, Krishna, we hear these pastimes of Krishna, well, he in Dwarka he had so many wives, and growing up he had so many girlfriends, and we try to we only see from our point of view, oh, he must be very lusty, because we don't understand who he really is. So therefore, from the beginning, we have to understand that how Krishna is the source of creation. You have to understand that everything springs. This is what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. All these glorious manifestations spring from just a spark of my splendor. So we have to educate ourselves to understand who the Supreme Personality of Godhead really is. And even though in our temple we have Radha Giritari standing right here, this is the same Krishna that spoke Bhagavad Gita. The same person is standing only a few feet behind the curtain. Okay, not different at all. The same Krishna that lived in Dwarka. Same Krishna that grew up in Vrindavan. The same, it's not a different Krishna. It's Krishna himself. So, in order to understand these things, we have to hear. And that's why one of the processes of devotional service is hearing. In fact, that's the first one. How are we going to understand who Krishna is? Right? And you don't go to just, unfortunately, we tend to think that, the ivory towers of the universities, or, we should go to, a scholar or somebody who studies this. If they're not devotees, then by the arrangement of Maya, they don't really understand. They may have some intellectual information and, study this and study that. But Krishna doesn't reveal himself. He's not obligated. He's not obligated to jump in your test tube or to have some kind of, research to discover. Okay, Krishna reveals himself. Why is he hiding? What's he got to hide? Right? Because Krishna is a very loving person. He's giving us the opportunity to believe that there's nothing there. Giving us the opportunity to believe that we're it. Right? We are the Supreme Lord. We give you that opportunity. Okay, so when we realize that, why am I suffering? If I'm God, what did I do wrong? Right? Some people think that God comes to this world to suffer, and that's who we are. That we're the God that was so dumb to come here and suffer, right? It's kind of Leela. If you're going to have some fun, you don't go somewhere to suffer. That doesn't make any sense. But by the arrangement of Maya, we all think we're more or less God, and we ignore the signs that we're the dumbest God that ever lived, because we're suffering in so many different ways. You have a toothache, God can't cure his toothache or aches and pains. We're looking for gold and accepting fool's gold, right? We're looking for something, but we'll take something cheap, right? So unfortunately, especially in this age of Kali, people aren't really that interested, especially in the Western countries, and particularly this country. We've made a kind of Disneyland where, the happiest place on earth, right? So we can forget all of the miseries, right? No one wants to accept, if you point out that, we're getting old, we're getting diseased, someday we'll have to die, and the process of birth is not very much fun if you really understand it. But we don't want to think about that. We want to just make our next plan to enjoy, and then the next plan to enjoy after that. And, one step after another, material life, I want this, and then if you get it, well, it's not really satisfying, so we just go on to something else, right? Or we want something, and we can't get it, and we blame somebody else, and we entangle ourselves, you become a thief. I don't have any money, so now I'll steal it, We're suffering here, but we don't want to admit it, because now our whole reason for being is being questioned, right? So we don't find people busting down the doors to hear about Krishna consciousness, because the illusion of Maya is that I'm the enjoyer, and, while I'm here, you beg, borrow, or steal, eat ghee, and enjoy, right? Never mind to do something bad, because when you're dead, you're gone, and that's it, right? That's the modern narration. That's what modern life is geared for. But if you're actually intelligent, there's different kinds of people. Those who take good instruction and don't go down the wrong road. They're the most intelligent. Sometimes people have to actually, they hear something's bad, but they do it anyway. Then something bad happens. Oh, okay, I won't do it again. Okay, and some people never learn. The most intelligent thing is to hear good instruction and take it to heart. Yeah, okay, I won't do that. Okay. So some of us, and I include myself, I know I shouldn't do such a thing, but then I do it anyway. And then, I wish I hadn't. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. Right? But Krishna's giving us good instruction that the Supreme Lord, okay, is the supreme controller, and everyone else is a servant. But when we think of service, I don't really want to serve somebody else, right? I want to be served, okay? So in the beginning, hearing about Krishna and chanting about Krishna and these sort of things, once you become purified, then it's good. You like to hear it. But in the beginning, we're not so convinced, right? So there has to be some faith. We have to have some faith. There are things that Krishna explains to Arjuna that we just have to accept. Okay? If you want to make experiments, from now to the end of eternity, you'll always come up short. Even to understand the science, right? Can anyone recreate the argument E equals mc squared, or quantum mechanics? Maybe some of you can, but it's not so easy. Okay, and you have to have faith that the scientist knows what he's talking about. So we have to have faith that Krishna is speaking the truth. Otherwise, maybe he's just some powerful person, and somehow he made it through the, being a mythological character or something like that. So why are we accepting Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead? Okay? It's on faith. Okay? We have the Guru Parampara, we have Srila Prabhupada, we have all the great sages, Srila Vyasadeva, we have Narada Muni, so many, Lord Brahma, Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami. Are we more learned than Lord Brahma? I don't think so. So we accept the authority of Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and even Arjuna, he says, I accept everything that you say. Okay? So we're accepting knowledge from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, coming down through disciplic succession, through the words of our spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada, who has translated and purported this information. So now it's time to grow up. It's time to be serious about our spiritual life, to follow Prabhupada's instruction, even if we haven't been initiated by Prabhupada. Still, Srila Prabhupada is your guru if you follow his instruction. So, are there any comments or questions? We'll chant some japa. Yeah? Okay. I think that's about it. Okay, y'all have beads? All right. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivas Hari Gaur Bhaktivinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Nitai Gauranga, Haribo, Hare Krishna.
Pavamana Prabhu is a disciple of Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.